Hello and welcome to another episode of On the Floor with Wayne and Rob. I'm Wayne Highlander, National Sales Manager for Bona Adhesives.
And I'm Rob Johnson from Bona Training.
Bob, what? Or Bob?
Bob.
Rob.
Bob. Wow,
Bob.
you're like one of the regulators now. That's what the regulators call me, Bob.
Yes, Bob. Rob.
Bob.
Bobby.
Pete, actually, that's funny. That's what Pete calls me, Bob.
Ah.
Yep.
What?
You can call me anything, Bob, Rob. I got three I got three names: Bob, Rob, and Robbie.
All right, I like Rob.
I know
the
family calls me Robbie, but
yeah,
on the floor with Wayne and Robbie. That doesn't sound.
Yeah. Sounds like
on the floor with Wayne and Bob.
No,
my dad was Bob.
Okay, all right.
So,
well, let me ask you this, Rob. What was the highest honor that you've ever gotten? What's that you've ever received? An honor that you're proud of. It could be as a child, in your career. The greatest honor you've ever had. I mean, I know you're going to say your greatest is being a father and all that, but we'll put that aside.
No, not at all. Because everybody's going to say their wife and kids, right? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, my greatest achievement, it's a tie.
Okay.
It's a tie. Okay. I got two that I am extremely proud of. One was that barbecue contest where I won that barbecue contest with the green egg. I won a $2,500 green egg set, but I had to go to like 3 or 4 different heats until I could make it into the final round. So that was a fun summer. The kids and the wife and everything, everybody, going and cheering. That was pretty cool. And when I won it, that was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. But winning when Bowman and I built the Pinewood Derby car and Scouts that won New York State, that was a pretty good one too. Matter of fact, I just found that toolbox in the cellar yesterday. I was looking through some of the old stuff that we built the car with. So yeah, I had those were 2 good ones.
Those are 2 good ones. Very cool.
What about you? There's so many for you though.
Well, it's true.
You got the Swedish thing and and you got the WFOY.
Yeah,
I think. That?
Wait, hold it. Yep.
You hear
Still
it?
Yep, I do.
Yep.
I have to say that probably the 2. One is a handshake from somebody you respect as a peer. You know what I mean? Really, when it gets right down to it, someone that you respect in the trade that that gives it up to you is pretty cool. Number 2, catching a 12-pound bass, man, that's pretty damn big. I got a lot of miles out of that. That's the great memory.
Is that the one when we did that school in San Jose and we walked over to your house?
Yes.
That was the fish you showed me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I remember that was I think I even told you then that thing it was so big it looked fake. You know what I mean? I thought when you showed it to me, I remember you took it down and you showed it to me.
Yeah.
And when I saw how big it was, I go, "Oh, this thing's gonna start singing." It's a fake.
Yeah,
right?
No.
It's gonna turn its head and start singing. That was an amazing fish.
Yes, that was big. But I'll tell you what, the 40 under 40 come out, and the ones that were given the award, given this honor, that came out, and that
the National Wood Floor Association.
Yes, 40 under 40.
NWFA 40 under 40.
That's really a big honor, man. It is really, to get recognized by your industry is, that's very, very big. And that's, to be in that group of people is huge, man. And I think it's a really nice honor, and I think we should talk about it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Didn't it used to be 30 under 30?
I think they only did one 30 under 30, didn't they? Something like that.
Is that what the first one was?
I don't know.
When they started doing this, I'm gonna go back and see that, because
yeah,
I think it was 30 under 30. Was a very I
I
think
think
the
you're
very
right.
first one was 30 under 30, and then they went to 40 under 40.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Now, you and I have some very good friends of ours that made it this year,
Hmm.
but hey, I'd like some recognition too. You know, we got a pretty good podcast,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the sad thing is for you and I, we're gonna have to wait till they do, and hopefully it's within the next 10 years, they do 70 under 70.
70 under 70.
That's what you and
Well,
I would qualify for right
uh,
now is 70 under 70.
we got a better shot if they did 60 over 60, right? It cuts it down the field down a little bit, anyhow.
Well, no, it opens the field up to guys
No.
who are in their 90s.
Yeah, but how many of those are
You and
left?
I are right in there between 60 and 70. So if they
Yeah.
did 70 under 70,
Yeah, but then
maybe for me to make it though, they'd have to do like 200 under 70.
well, if they did 70 under 70, now you're competing with the 40-year-olds and the 30-year-olds, right? And the 50-year-olds. But if we narrow it like,
No.
you
Only
see,
people in their 60s. 60 to 70. That's it. It's
we
not
lost you.
everybody.
Yes, it would be.
You mean that some of these guys are like in
For,
their 20s?
sure, why not?
Oh, I don't. Oh, I
40
huh.
under 40, they don't necessarily have to be off in their 30s, right? I mean,
Listen, I
probably they
think
are.
if since they did the 30s, that now you got to be between 30 and 40. But you're saying you can be in your 20s to 40. I'm gonna.
I,
I gotta contact. I
Brett
gotta
Miller,
contact Brett. Yeah,
I don't
I'm writing
think,
that down.
no matter how they slice us up, we ain't getting anything out of this deal. So,
Like I said, we gotta wait till they do. All right, call Brett.
but to put a spotlight on some of these folks, men and women that have made a difference in the industry, and that for that who have outstanding character and things, accomplishments they've done, that's moved these guys to the forefront, um, is very exciting. And there's some of the, it really tells you where the industry is in good shape. I mean, with some of the bright stars that we have in this industry. And so congratulations to all the winners, everybody who got this. I mean, this is something to be very proud of, man. You should put this on your LinkedIn and everything else, and really show this off, because it's a big deal, man. It is a big deal to me to see the guys have it. And so congratulations to everybody that got the award.
Oh, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Last week I was doing the school up in Toronto, and Nico, the guy who covers Eastern Canada, Nico
Uh-huh.
said to me, he goes, "Hey, did you hear Jordan? And Jordan is our um, sales manager, regional sales manager for Canada."
Yeah.
Nico said, "Hey, Jordan got 40 under 40," and I said, "Oh my God, that's awesome, really." Well, he wasn't there, So I was doing my PowerPoint, and I found the article and everything, and as soon as I banged it up, boom, there it is, and he's
Wow.
first guy, big
Yeah.
picture of Jordan and everything. So I said, "Hey, everybody, when Jordan gets back and he comes in, we're gonna give him,
Yeah.
So Jordan walks in, and I say, "Hey, Jordan, come here for a second. I got to show you something." And then I turned the computer on, and then, boom, his face came up on the screen and everything, and everybody was, giving him applause and everything. And I go, "Man, look at you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
40 under 40." And I said, and everybody, look at this. He's the number one guy.
Yeah.
He's number one. Jordan Anderson, number one out of the 40. And everybody's, yeah, screaming and cheering. And we all get done. And he goes, they do that in alphabetical order, right?
Yeah.
I go, "I don't care. You're still number one, okay? You're the
Yeah.
first guy there." So,
That's right. To take it.
yep.
There's actually several Canadians on this. I'd get there's 4 Canadians on the list this year,
Well,
which
we
is
got to
cool.
give a shout out to the Bona guys
Absolutely.
first, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Brad Scott up there in Canada.
Absolutely. Way to go, Brad. Congratulations. Great
Yep.
job, Brad.
I remember the day we hired Brad, and I knew he was going to be a good one, and he is. So does a great job, and that's pretty
That's
cool to see
not
him
what
get that.
you told me the day that we hired him. Yeah.
That's between us. Yeah.
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 Big surprise, Brad. Really big surprise. Yep.
Brad Scott is a country music aficionado too. Usually when someone comes to me and goes, "Hey, you heard this guy before? You heard this guy before?" I'm usually not too impressed because I've got a pretty breadth of knowledge on country music, as you know. And
Of course.
he brings me some real gems, man, some really good ones. A lot of good Canadian singers too, man, country singers. There's a whole big country music thing going on up there in Canada. So, yeah, very impressed by that, and congratulations to all of them, man. A couple brothers also got the award, which is cool to see. I mean, that would be I don't know how that would be if one brother got it and the other didn't, huh?
Oh my gosh.
That would be a little rough, I think.
That would almost be like like doing a podcast with somebody and one guy has floor of the year and the other guy's just a chump who doesn't have one.
Yeah, that would
yeah, you can understand how uncomfortable that could be.
Yeah, of course, yeah. We got Ben Toda and his brother Mike Toda with Toda Hardwood Floors. That's I mean, both excellent craftsmen, man. It's no surprise to me. Actually, what the surprise is that they haven't got on it before now. I mean, this is those are two studs right there. So Tennessee seems to be represented very well this year too. A lot of folks from Tennessee. So
I'm gonna stop nominating people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I have absolute zero pull in the NWFA.
Really?
None. Oh yeah.
Huh.
Matter of fact, if I nominate you, it's almost a guarantee that you are not going to be included.
Yeah, that's not good.
In the 40 under 40. So to my, unofficial adopted son, my boy, Robbie Smith. So this year I nominated Robbie Smith and my son, Robert. I nominated them both. They're both under 40. So combined, 8 generations of floor people. I'm thinking, there's a lot of floor knowledge between these two kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. None of them made it. So once again, I got to apologize. Now, I used to apologize just to Robbie. Now I have to apologize to my own kid, too. Sorry I screwed you. I swear to you, next year, I'm going to let Wayne, hopefully, I think Robbie Smith is still going to be under 40. So next year, I'm going to have you nominate them. I know you got a little bit more, pull over there in the main office.
It wouldn't be fair to me to nominate somebody, Rob. It's a tough list to get on. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, you really look at the qualifications for the folks that are on this list, and that's a tough crowd, man. Tough to get on that list. And I know people that have been nominated, year after year after year, and they've still not got on the list. So that's one for whoever got that. That's one you want to put in a frame. That's one you want to, that's a biggie. So pretty cool.
Were you nominated ever? I don't think they did it back then.
No, I was always too old.
Yeah. That's why they got to do a 70 under 70.
Well, you want to join me in the class action?
No, I see what you're saying now. If we'll talk to Brett to see how the rulings is.
Yeah, I'm going to ask them if they can do it retroactive.
Posthumously.
Yes, retroactively. Can I get under 40?
Yeah. I'm shocked that you didn't get an honorable mention, even though he's way over 40.
Bona sponsored the 40 under 40 one time at the NWFA, right? So we went over there because we sponsored whatever. And I think the next year that we were going to do that, they didn't want you in there unless you were under 40, you know what I mean? Like it had to be 40 under 40 to be even in there. Like we
to be in the ballroom when they were giving.
Yeah. Nothing like being that old.
Yeah. Why don't you people go home? You guys over 40, it's too late for you guys.
Yeah,
It's 8
yeah,
o'clock. It's time for you to check in.
yeah. We fed you guys at the 4:30 round. Yeah.
Do you have your trophy?
Yeah.
Go get it.
Hang on a second.
I'm shocked that it's not tied to you.
It's never more than 10 feet away. Hang on.
Attaboy. Oh, look at that.
Hmm?
That's nice.
Yeah.
So big, it doesn't even fit in the screen.
No, true.
I've never been able to even pick one up. How is it heavy?
Yeah, it has a nice weight to it.
Oh, wait a minute. I know you're a weightlifter, so
yeah.
Nothing's really that heavy to you, right?
Correct, yeah. But no, it does have a nice feel to it, for sure.
That's a great looking award and everything, but I always thought that it should be two. It should be that and a belt buckle. That rodeo belt buckle I would think that would be that way you could always have it on. When you go to the conventions and stuff and you go to the meal and whatever, you can't be dragging that in, but it would be nice to have that.
Oh, I could drag belt buckle. I could drag that with me. I could bring that with me.
Just set it right up.
Yeah.
While you're having supper.
Yes, I don't see why not. Just a conversation piece.
I think a belt buckle. That's what I think they should be. It should be a belt buckle.
Yeah, I'd wear that too.
Would you wear one if you had one?
I don't know. I wouldn't wear anything too gaudy, but hard to believe it would be too gaudy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. If it was bigger than a dinner plate, I probably wouldn't.
Those rodeo guys.
Yep. Okay. Hold on 1 second.
You okay?
Yep. Hold on 1 second. What is this? I'll be a son of a gun. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, this cracks me up. I gotta show. But Judy just walked in the podcast, and she never does. I mean, the door's always closed when I'm on the phone here. And she handed me this. I couldn't understand why would she be handing me this. She knows I'm on the podcast, so I'm going to show you. First of all, the box it came in. This is what she handed me, and I hope someone sees if you see this on YouTube. And this is what's inside it. Rob, you son of a gun, you. It's a huge belt buckle with for the year. It says manufacturer spotlight, NWFA manufacturer spotlight, Wayne Highlander, Bona US 2021. Oh, I'm absolutely going to wear this huge thing.
You better.
Oh, of course I will. Are you kidding me?
You better.
That is the most gaudy thing I've ever seen in my life. But if it pisses off just one of my friends, it's worth it. Thank you. Did you had this made?
Do you know how long that we have had this in the works?
Oh man, that cracks me up.
That belt buckle has been in the works for a year.
Are you kidding me?
I swear to you, a year.
That is absolutely hilarious.
It was Dittmer's like second class when we hired Mike. So, he was still kind of traveling around with me.
Yeah. So
we're doing a school in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
And he's doing introductions. Right? We're doing the introductions. And then he gets all done with his, and he's just the nicest, sweetest guy in the world, right? Wouldn't say it. So he gets done his introduction. I go, hey, come on, man. Tell him the big part. Tell him that, tell everybody. Yeah. We don't get to see people like you. Mm-hmm. And he's like, no. And I go, well, now you gotta, right?
Yeah.
So Mike, of course, a few years back, he won Floor of the Year. He won a Floor of the Year. So everybody's talking, oh my God, what's Floor of the Year? There was a lot of new. Mm-hmm. So we're telling everybody what it is and this is that. Well, meanwhile, one of the families the brother and the father that's attending the school, they do floors, but their daughter and mother raced, like, they showed horses or something, carrying and driving a cart around.
Yeah.
Right, and they go everywhere. So they're in the class too. And then the second day, the daughter and the mother, they come to this. So now it's the 4 of them. So we're talking during lunch, and I said, Mike, the girls here, they didn't hear about your floor of the year. And he's like, man, cut it out, will you? And I'm like, come on, Mike, tell him. Yeah. Get floor of the year. And I go, Mike, the floor of the year, you should have a belt buckle. I mean, because, that way everybody's going to see your belt buckle right away and go, oh, hey, there you go. This guy's, because you can't carry that trophy around everywhere you go. I mean, you do. You probably brought it to Europe. But
yeah, it's when my arm hurts all the time.
Yeah. So we get going with the whole thing, right? We get going with the school, boom, boom, boom. Mike comes up to me around 2:00 and he goes, hey, they know somebody who makes belt buckles.
Yeah.
I go, you're kidding me. And they said, nope. They got some. So we got the name, got the number, right? And it has taken, I bet it took 8 months.
No kidding.
I bet it took 8 months of, and they like sending us, how do you like this design? It's fine. His name, you spell his name right, just make the damn buckle, will you? And I'm trying to tell him, look, there could be a nice little piece in this for you. This could start a trend, right? So hopefully they're not listening to the show. But after yours came in, I was looking at it. I go, that is bad, and I like that.
It is.
There's 2 more guys at Bona who won floor of the year: Mike Dittmer and
Larry Nichols
and Larry Nicholson.
Yep.
So I ordered them belt buckles too. So
did you really? I'll be done.
And I got there, what year they won it. I had to, backtrack, and I wanted to get the year right and the title right. So I'm just dying to see you 3 guys at a sales meeting all wearing them damn belt buckles, man. I hope Larry and Mike's get here pretty quick, but
that's pretty funny. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Rob. I appreciate that, man. That cracks me up.
Well, thank Dittmer, because Dittmer, he did the first leg of this whole thing, setting it up and getting the emails and going back and forth. And I'm calling Mike, and I'm like, what's going on? He goes, man, I never dealt with anybody like this in my life. I mean,
wow.
We could go to Mars before we get this belt buckle,
Well, whenever I'm around my brothers now, we start talking about, I'll just tap on the belt buckle.
Right.
Yeah.
And you being a Nashville guy.
Yeah. Oh, it's right in there.
I mean, what a nice thing for you to wear in Nashville.
I'm actually going to go to rodeos.
Right.
And I'll talk to rodeo guys. Yeah. You're on the horse for how long? 8 seconds? Please. Yeah.
Oh boy. This has been, we wanted to do it at the sales meeting, and then, the sales meeting got canceled, or, they did the regionals and everything. Oh my gosh. This, like I said, it's really a year.
No kidding.
Because we started this whole talk in that Pittsburgh school, and that Pittsburgh school was like the first or second week of December. So
wow.
This has been cranking around.
Well, it cracks me up. That's I was wondering, why in the world is she coming in here right now and handing me this box while I'm on the podcast?
Right.
That's awesome.
Hey, remember you said, why'd you ask me for your address?
Yeah. Oh, I'm still getting the pie though, aren't I?
I'll make sure Pauline gets you a pie too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So they put a note in there for Judy. Hey, don't tell him. Give me a call when you get this. And
how long she had it?
Oh, I think she got it Saturday or Sunday.
I'll be darned.
It was close.
Wow, what a trip. That is too funny. I have to take a picture of it for everybody. Thank you very much, Rob.
Oh, hey, it was my pleasure. I thought it'd be fun.
Well,
and I truly believe that we're going to start when Mike gets his and Larry gets his, and you guys, You watch the NWFA, they're going to come around. They're going to start making belt buckles for everybody.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. You started a trend. But we don't want to take away from the 40 under 40 for me. But to make this about me. But
oh, why stop now? It's Wayne's World.
Yeah, there you go.
How happy were you when they came out with that movie, Wayne's World?
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, I never hear, but the one that I never hear the end of is Highlander. That when I go to the airports all the time, I hear that. Every time I show my ID to somebody to go through, almost I'd say 20% of the time someone goes, "There can only be one." I hear it every single time. Yep.
Well, now that we're diving in, let's talk about Floor of the Year a little bit.
Yeah.
To get to the belt buckle, I go, oh, we've got to start talking about Floor of the Year. So I was doing a little reading into it. I had this Floor of the Year, they've been doing this for 32 years.
Yeah.
32 years.
That's pretty incredible.
Over 300 awards.
Wow.
And the people who vote for the big one, the Members' Choice, vote from all over the world.
Yeah.
Floor guys from all over the world.
Yep.
Like the guy who won Staircase, Rick Farrell, Wood Wright's Hardwood Floor.
Yep.
That wasn't judged by floor guys. That was judged by stair guys.
No kidding. Oh, I remember. Yeah. That's right. I remember that.
Yeah.
You're right. They said that. Yeah. That was extraordinary.
Did you see the Members' Choice? Did you look at that?
Let me see. Yes, the Members' Choice. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. 2022 Members' Choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's extraordinary.
Unbelievable. Huh?
Yeah. The craftsmanship that goes into and everybody who's on this list, man. Holy smokes, man! There's just some incredible jobs.
How do you pronounce his name? Corey Cathcart?
Cathcart. Yeah.
Cathcart.
Yep. I
From
think
Integrity
that's right.
Floors. Hopefully, we're right there, Corey.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning floor, and for a Floor of the Year too. That was huge.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, if you've ever met him, not only is he a great craftsman, but he's a wonderful human being. So he's a great guy.
You know him?
Yep. We had him on the show.
We did.
Yeah.
When?
Long time ago.
Really?
Yep. Long time ago.
Was I there?
You were there, but sometimes I don't know if you really are though.
Yeah, am I there or not there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And on that job too, Members' Choice, he used Bona Craft Oil and Traffic HD.
Yeah, that's always an honor for when that happens. And
thank you very much, Corey.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, there's some spectacular floors, and I every year I can't. To me, like the Christmas catalog coming out every year for me, it's the wood floor of the years. I actually think, to me, like that's the top of the line. That's the biggest honor, to put your craftsmanship up there on the line like that, and compete against some of them spectacular floors. That to me is as big as it gets.
I was looking through the all of the entries.
Mm-hmm.
Man, how do you pick a winner?
I know.
How the hell do you pick? I mean, my God, every floor.
And sometimes
one
I
after
feel
the other.
Yeah, and I feel so bad sometimes for someone that doesn't win because of the hours and hours and hours that goes into that, man. I mean, it's just golly, there's just so much work, and there is no losers in that getting your name in that group of craftsmen. So,
do you know Jonathan Colprin? Is it?
Yeah, I know very well who he is. Yes.
Am I pronouncing his name?
Yep.
From Colprin Custom Floors.
Yep.
He also won a Floor of the Year for parquetry.
Yeah.
Parquetry.
Parquetry. Yeah.
Parquetry.
Yep.
He won Floor of the Year. Big year for him. Floor of the Year and 40 under 40.
Yeah. That's a pretty good year, I'd say, huh?
Yeah. John, I hate to tell you this, but it's just downhill from here.
Yeah.
That's it. Just downhill. But he was the one who also he gave a shout out to Dave Marzalak for helping him out.
That's pretty cool. And Dave's helped a lot of guys out, in especially in the last, I'd say, 5 or 10 years. And Jonathan is one of, when you hear that name, it's like, some of these guys you're like surprised they haven't won before. They're that good. You know what I mean? So, and he's one of those guys that just continues to put out, beautiful job after beautiful job every year. So, okay, so yeah, and I'll tell you what, I mean, the Florida years are spectacular, and like I told the guy that won it the year that I entered mine, he won the Members' Choice, and deservedly so. The Members' Choice here in 2022 with Corey Cathcart is absolutely sensational. I mean, this guy, is, like I said, he's not only he's just an incredible craftsman, but he might be a better human being. He's just a phenomenal guy, wonderful floor guy. I mean, and his craftsmanship on this job, I don't even know how you wrap your head around this kind of the job that he did on this. I mean, the medallion in this thing, and the stairs and everything, and the pentagrams. It's just, it's one of these floors I just keep looking at and think to myself, all right, well, where would he have started this? And how there's a lot of geometry and a lot of layout in that damn floor. And it was a glue down, and actually, by the way, and thank you for using our products on the job, Corey. But Members' Choice, man, that is when that's the biggie. I mean, they're all of them are awesome. I mean, to get a Floor of the Year is incredible, and the Members' Choice is absolutely outstanding. So congratulations to Corey for that job and his team.
And just the size of that, 6,000 feet. That's an NBA court.
Yeah.
That's an NBA basketball court, and with the skirting and everything. I mean, that is a massive floor to win the Members' Choice.
And the radius that he's got that floor on that lower level there is incredible. And I bet whoever took this picture is like, wow, where do you even take this picture from? There's so many cool elements of this floor that it does a picture do it justice, but it is sensational. That's a floor I would actually love to see in person. Yeah. So nice job. All right. Well, we congratulate the 40 under 40 award winners and the Floor of the Year winners. Big year for them guys as well. So I just want to give our heartfelt hats off to everybody that involved. So there you go. And this has been another episode of On the Floor with Wayne and Rob.
Wait. Let's see the belt buckle one more time.
Okay.
What'd you lose it already?
No, it's right here. I'm gonna put it on.
Look at that. Nice.
Oh, that for a belt buckle.
I can't wait to see you guys wearing it. That's gonna be fun.
That is pretty cool.
Nice.
All right. Thank you, Rob, very much.
Hey, my pleasure. And definitely don't forget to thank Mike Dittmer too.
Yeah, I definitely will. Did you? Has he seen it yet? I'll shoot him a picture of it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
He got it. Sent it to me.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a year of my life, man. I can finally sigh of relief now.
Well, it was worth it for me.
For you. Always the way it should be.
All right. This has been another episode of On the Floor with Wayne and Rob. Please stay tuned for another episode.